continuous tipo. Assistant teacher Sweet Prabhum Case for vocal diagram. Dear learners, this is my second class on uses of punctuation marks. Okay, chalo amra amader class e chole jai. Dear learners, in my last class we learned when we use punctuation mark and why use punctuation mark and essential of use of punctuation mark in a sentence, and also learned use of punctuation mark, comma and full stop. Today we are going to learn also rest of the punctuation marks in our today's class. Okay, let's start. First, semicolon. When we use semicolon in our sentence, আমরা কখন semicolon use করব একটা sentence এর মধ্যে? Actually, semicolon denotes a greater pauses than that of comma. In my previous class, we learned use of comma in a sentence. Today, we are going to learn first use of semicolon in our sentence. First, when we use semicolon in a sentence, okay, listen carefully. Semicolon denotes a greater pause than that of comma. Look, when we use semicolon in a sentence, first one, it is used to separate the coordinate clauses when they are not joined by a conjunction. Okay, again, semicolon is used to separate the coordinate clauses when they are not joined by a conjunction. For example, we hear the news. We became totally dumb. Between two clauses, we use semicolon. And why use these semicolons between two sentences? We have already learned from here. You can see semicolon is used to separate the coordinate clauses when they are not joined by a conjunction. Okay? Next one. It is used, punctuation is also between two coordinate clauses joined by therefore, yet, then, however, so, etc. Okay, again, semicolon is used between two coordinate clauses joined by therefore, yet, then, however, so, etc. For example, I am ill, therefore I cannot go. We can see before therefore use semicolon. Okay? Third one, when we use semicolon, semicolon is used to separate clauses containing commas. Again, to separate clauses containing commas. For example, yes sir, he did say it. You can see after sir we use here a semicolon to separate clauses containing comma. Dear learners, now we are going to learn when we use clone. When we use clone, the clone is a longer pause than the semicolon. The clone is longer pause than the semicolon. Okay? When we use semicolon in a sentence, okay, look here. It is used. Semicolon is used. Colon is used after a formal situation in a business letter. For example, gentlemen, dear sir. After gentleman and dear sir, you can see we used colon. Okay? When colon is used to introduce a quotation. For example, Shakespeare says, life is walking shadow. And another one, colon is used to introduce a list of examples. For example, you can say in the sentence, his faults are as follows: bad temper, carelessness, and selfishness. Dear learners, now we learned when we used colon in the sentence from here. Okay? Now we are going to learn when we use question mark in our sentence. Look at the whiteboard. You can see the question mark is used at the end of a direct question, and it also represents full pause like full stop. For example, who are you? Okay. Then when we use exclamation mark or exclamatory marks in our sentence, we can see the exclamation mark is used at the end of a sentence to express any feeling, emotion, grief, surprise, anger, joy, sorrow, etc. For example, what an attractive scene! You can see here we use exclamation mark. Okay? Now we are going to learn when we use quotation mark or inverted comma in our sentence. Look here, the quotation marks are used to indicate any direct speech of the speaker. For example, Hassan said he is watching TV. We use inverted comma because it is a direct speech of the speaker. Now look, another one when you use quotation mark or inverted comma in the sentence. Okay, look, this mark is also used for indicating the title of book, magazine, newspaper, poem, etc. For example, King Lear is a great tragedy by William Shakespeare. Okay? Now, children, we are going to learn when we use apostrophe in our sentence. Look here, an apostrophe or the raised comma and an s are used with nouns to indicate possessions and to indicate time and distance. For example, Hassan's mother, Hassan is a noun, and with Hassan we use an apostrophe with an s. Okay? Hannah's mother, here also Hannah is also a noun, and with the nouns we use apostrophe and s. Okay? Now another one, apostrophe is used to indicate omission of a letter in a word. For example, don't talk nonsense. Here we can see don't is a contraction of do not, and we use an apostrophe comma here. Dear learners, hope that all of you have enjoyed this lesson attentively, and I'm sure you have got lots of idea where we use punctuation mark in a sentence. Thank you so much for watching my lesson. Wish you best of luck. Assalamu alaikum. Allah Hafiz.